What's good, fam? I thought today we would talk a little bit about the Biden-Trump debate last night, the first debate. And, of course, it was absolutely off the rails ridiculous. It was a shit show. Trump couldn't control himself whatsoever. He couldn't refrain from just shitting all over Biden the entire time. And, you know, a lot of people want to see that. A lot of people, though, like to see some decorum and some cerebral process of an exchange of ideas. You know, there are still those type of people out there, I guess. Or people who pretend to be that type of person anyway, who, you know, it's just ridiculous. Like, they were wanting Trump to denounce white supremacy. And, dude, he's disavowed white supremacy more than 20 times. There are compilations of him disavowing white supremacy on YouTube right now at your fingertips. You just have to go and type in the Trump compilation disavow white supremacy. And it's really just that easy. But people would rather stay uninformed or pretend to be uninformed so that they can push their fascist, dementia patient, fumbling fool of a candidate, Joe Biden. Which I don't understand at all. Joe Biden is nothing. He represents nothing that Democrats say they stand for. He represents none of it. He's accountable to no democratic ideas whatsoever. He's not accountable to them. He's just not Trump. So that's who they're going to vote for. And that's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic and disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself if you vote for Joe Biden. Period. I don't care. You can fight me on that one. And I will fight you right back because it's ridiculous. Joe Biden is a piece of shit. And let's just, you know, without me like getting super heated and starting to rant, I guess that's all my videos really are rants. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. And it's just ridiculous. You know, the Green New Deal stuff in the debates. Like, that's not my plan, but let me defend it for 20 minutes, for like half the debate. It's just, dude, like, you can't trust a word that Joe Biden says, you know, and that's apparent from his 47 years in government. You know, like, I don't agree with the way that Trump handled the debate. You know, he had some very personal attacks, like, you don't even know where you went to school, and like, your son is a crackhead. But still, it's like, those things are true. You've been you've been caught in those truths. And it's just hilarious and sad. I've noticed, like, over the last 4 years since Trump has been in office, my sense of humor has kind of changed to, like, everything that I used to would have, like, been really bummed out about, now I just think is hilarious, and, like, it doesn't matter at all. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one of them wins the presidency, because they're basically the same people. You know what I mean? They're controlled by the same people. Okay, if you're one of these people who says Trump isn't controlled, he's like one of the only people who's not controlled because he doesn't owe anybody anything. Bro, Trump is like $400 million in debt. Like, that argument does not stand anymore. Sorry. But if somebody put a gun to my head and said, you can only vote for Biden or Trump, I would vote for Trump all day, because at least Trump seems to believe what he's fucking talking about. You know what I mean? Joe Biden, like, can't even keep up with his own lies. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And depressing. You know what I mean? I'm sick of living in a depressing country. At least Trump is entertaining, you know? You gotta give him that. You know, it's at least kind of fun to watch them shit all over people. If it's not fun for you, I don't get it, but I understand that it's not fun for you. You know, grow up. But I don't know. Interesting times. Entertaining times. It's just it's a good and terrible time to be alive. And you know, I pray for us all the time. I don't pray for our country, but I pray for my people. I pray for Christians and for people who are trying to do the right thing but are thrown off their paths by all of these lies that they're constantly being confronted with. But, you know, and I pray for non-Christians too. I mean, I don't want you to get the wrong idea by me saying I pray for Christians. It's just, don't even take it there. But, you know, it's just one of those things. We're very much so susceptible to lies in this modern age of glowing rectangles and, you know, prayer mats that you hang on your wall. So, I just, uh, I just pray for us. I hope that we can overcome this bullshit, which we can. It's not very, it shouldn't be very hard to overcome. You know what I mean? It's just bullshit. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Even if they take away your freedoms, man, you have to accept that. You know what I mean? You have to accept that. You can't just, you know, your mind isn't changed by laws. It's changed by the truth that it's changed by your experiences, you know? So, I don't know. I hope all that makes sense. Hit me up in the comments. Feel free to like or share this. Hit me up on Facebook and Instagram.